So you want to know about the 9 motorcycle armor upgrades that turn cheap gear into crash gear? We've all stood in that motorcycle shop, staring at $1,000 jackets while our wallets cry. Here's the truth. Proper armor dramatically reduces injury severity, yet most riders wear protection that's barely adequate. But here's where it gets interesting. You don't need premium prices for premium protection when you know which strategic upgrades actually matter. Track riders and touring enthusiasts have been retrofitting budget gear for years, and today I'm sharing the modifications that transform basic protection into serious safety equipment. D3O Armor Inserts, the shape-shifting secret. Let's kick off with D3O Armor Inserts, and I'm going to tell you something fascinating about this technology. This orange-tinted material uses non-Newtonian properties. It's soft and flexible during normal movement, but instantly hardens under impact. When relaxed, it feels like soft putty, but the moment it experiences sudden force, the molecular structure temporarily locks together, creating a protective barrier. The science involves what physicists call strain rate sensitivity. The polymer chains in D3O flow freely at low speeds, but jam together under rapid deformation. It's similar to how cornstarch and water create a liquid that becomes solid under pressure, except D3O is engineered specifically for impact protection. This material can reduce transmitted force by significant margins compared to traditional foam armor. I retrofitted my touring jacket with D3O inserts last season, cutting them to fit existing armor pockets perfectly. The armor became noticeably thinner and more comfortable while meeting CE Level 1 or Level 2 protection standards depending on thickness. The material conforms better to your body, eliminating those annoying pressure points during long rides. Unlike traditional foam that permanently compresses over time, D3O maintains its protective properties through repeated impacts. You can purchase D3O in sheets or pre-formed shapes, and the cost is surprisingly reasonable, often under $50 for enough material to upgrade a full jacket. The installation requires basic cutting tools and patience, but the improvement in both comfort and protection makes this one of the most effective single upgrades available. Hey, if you're finding this valuable already, hit that subscribe button now because we're just getting warmed up. And trust me, number 7 on this list is going to blow your mind. It's an incredibly affordable upgrade that provides protection usually only found in high-end racing gear. Force Field Isolator Back Protector, the Spine Saver. Moving to our second upgrade, the Force Field Isolator series represents a significant advancement in back protection technology. This isn't your typical single-layer pad. It's a sophisticated multi-layer system utilizing what Force Field calls repeat performance technology, maintaining protective capability through multiple impacts during a crash sequence. While standard back protectors absorb energy through permanent deformation, the Isolator uses specialized materials that recover between impacts. In a typical motorcycle accident involving tumbling or multiple strikes, this recovery capability becomes crucial. The protector uses layers of different density materials, each optimized for specific impact velocities and angles. The outer layers handle initial impact dispersion, while inner layers provide progressive resistance. The engineering includes air channels throughout the design that prevent heat buildup during regular riding while maintaining structural integrity during impacts. What's particularly noteworthy is that this standalone protector can be added to virtually any jacket using the adjustable strapping system. The Isolator meets CE Level 2 standards, the highest level of certified protection available. Installation involves either using existing back protector pockets or wearing it as a separate layer under your jacket. The cost ranges from $100 to $200 depending on the specific model, but considering that spinal injuries are among the most devastating motorcycle injuries, this investment makes sense. Most riders report that the Isolator is actually more comfortable than stock foam protectors because it's designed to flex with your spine's natural movement while riding, eliminating that rigid feeling common with cheaper alternatives. Knox Microlock Armor, the flexible fortress. Number 3 introduces Knox Microlock technology, which takes a completely different approach to impact protection. Instead of relying on single pieces of armor, Knox uses hundreds of individual protective segments that move independently during normal riding but interact during impacts to create a protective shield. The brilliance lies in solving the coverage versus mobility dilemma. Traditional armor requires gaps for movement, creating vulnerable areas. Knox's segmented design maintains coverage while allowing natural movement. Each segment is individually molded and connected through a flexible substrate, creating armor that wraps around joints rather than sitting rigid above them. The overlapping segments prevent force concentration at any single point while distributing impact across a wider area than conventional armor plates. Laboratory testing demonstrates this design's effectiveness, meeting CE2 Level 2 standards while providing superior coverage area. You can purchase Knox armor components separately and integrate them into existing gear using simple modifications to armor pockets. Knox supplies this technology to various manufacturers who rebrand it at premium prices, so buying directly often provides identical protection at lower cost. The Microlock system particularly excels at elbow and shoulder protection, where the complex joint movement traditionally compromises armor positioning. Riders report that the segmented design eliminates the armor shifting that occurs with traditional protectors during active riding. Installation typically involves removing existing armor and inserting Knox pieces into the same pockets, though some riders modify pocket openings for optimal fit. The investment of $70 to $150 per set transforms joint protection significantly. Alpinestars Bio Armor, the customizable solution. Coming in at number 4, Alpinestars Bio Armor introduces thermoformable technology to motorcycle protection. This armor becomes moldable when heated to approximately 140 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing riders to create custom-fitted protection matching their exact anatomy and riding position. The polymer structure relaxes at temperatures achievable with common heat sources like heat guns or hair dryers, becoming pliable enough to shape by hand. Once cooled, it returns to full protective rigidity while maintaining your customized shape. This means armor that actually stays positioned correctly during a crash, rather than shifting away from impact zones. Track riders have long understood that armor positioning is just as important as armor quality. Even excellent protection becomes useless if it's not covering the right areas during impact. With Bio Armor, you achieve optimal positioning for your specific body type and riding style. The reshaping process takes minutes and can be repeated as needed, adapting to changes in your physique or riding position over time. Professional racers often reshape their armor before race weekends to account for different bikes or riding positions. The CE-certified Bio Armor costs between $80 and $120 per set, comparable to high-quality traditional armor but with the added customization benefit. Installation follows standard armor replacement procedures, but the ability to fine-tune the shape means you can achieve perfect fit even in jackets not originally designed for your body type. This technology particularly benefits riders with non-standard body proportions who struggle with off-the-shelf armor positioning. Alright, we're diving deep into protection technology now, and if you're still engaged, you're clearly serious about optimizing your safety, so make sure you're subscribed, because I analyze gear technology like this every week. Sastec, viscoelastic armor, the temperature-stable guardian. Number 5 showcases German engineering excellence with Sastec's viscoelastic armor technology. Colored material maintains consistent protective properties across extreme temperature ranges, addressing a critical weakness in conventional armor systems that most riders never consider. Standard foam-based protectors become dangerously rigid in cold conditions and excessively soft in heat. Sastec's formulation remains stable from -4 to +104 degrees Fahrenheit, providing predictable protection regardless of climate conditions. The viscoelastic properties mean the armor remains comfortable during normal riding while still providing excellent energy absorption during impacts. The open cell structure allows airflow, reducing the heat buildup that plagues many armor systems during summer riding. Sastec manufactures replacement armor specifically sized for popular jackets and pant models from major manufacturers. This means you can refresh worn protection in older gear with with superior technology. The armor exceeds CE2 Level 2 standards while remaining notably thinner than equivalent foam protection. Many European manufacturers now use Sastec as original equipment, but aftermarket sets cost between $60 and $90. Installation typically involves direct replacement of existing armor, though Sastec's thinner profile sometimes requires adding backing material to prevent movement in oversized pockets. The company offers a lifetime warranty, demonstrating confidence in their product's durability. Riders in extreme climates particularly appreciate the consistent performance. The armor feels and protects the same whether riding in winter cold or summer heat, eliminating the seasonal protection variability common with traditional materials. Bond Adventure Underlayers, the foundation system. Here at number 6, we explore a completely different protection philosophy with armored underlayer systems. These compression garments with integrated armor pockets create a consistent protective base regardless of what outer gear you're wearing, revolutionizing how we approach motorcycle protection. Instead of relying on armor staying in place within loose jacket pockets, the compression fit ensures armor remains properly positioned. You gain flexibility to wear different outer layers, leather, textile, or even casual jackets, while maintaining consistent protection underneath. The compression fabric itself offers benefits beyond armor retention, helping reduce muscle vibration and fatigue on long rides while providing additional abrasion resistance in crashes. Bond and similar manufacturers offer both shirt and pant underlayers with pockets for CE-rated armor. The garments use moisture-wicking fabrics that help regulate temperature, making them comfortable for all-day wear. Stunt riders particularly value this approach as it allows normal-looking outerwear while maintaining substantial protection. Some insurance companies in Europe recognize the effectiveness of these systems with premium discounts, though this practice hasn't become widespread in North America. Prices range from $100 to $250 for complete upper or lower body coverage, including the armor. This system particularly benefits riders who switch between different jackets regularly, or those who want protection during short urban trips where full gear seems excessive. Installation is straightforward. Simply wear the underlayer and insert your choice of CE-rated armor into the integrated pockets. The compression fit eliminates armor movement completely, ensuring protection stays exactly where needed. Hard cap knee systems, the sliding solution. Number 7 delivers that affordable upgrade I promised. A simple addition that transforms basic knee protection into a sophisticated injury prevention system. Adding hard outer caps to existing soft knee armor creates what engineers call a low-friction interface during crashes. For $20 to $40, you can add universal hard shells that attach to your current knee armor, fundamentally changing how it behaves during impact. The physics are straightforward but effective. Soft armor alone compresses and grips during sliding impacts, potentially causing rotational injuries to knee ligaments. Hard caps allow controlled sliding, dissipating energy through movement rather than absorption. This principle explains why sport riders use knee sliders, not for show, but for protecting the joint from twisting forces. Testing data from certification bodies indicates that combining hard shells with soft backing provides superior protection to either system alone. The hard surface handles abrasion and allows sliding, while the soft armor manages direct impact forces. Universal mounting systems using heavy-duty Velcro or clip attachments make this upgrade compatible with almost any existing knee armor. Installation takes minutes and requires no special tools. Simply clean your existing knee armor, apply the mounting system, and attach the hard caps. Position them to cover the primary impact zone while maintaining comfortable flexibility. Many riders add these to work pants or casual riding gear where traditional knee sliders would look out of place. The modest investment provides protection approaching racing-level knee systems, making this perhaps the best value upgrade on this entire list. Thorax protection plates, the vital shield. Number 8 addresses a critical protection gap: chest and rib coverage. Despite thoracic injuries being a significant factor in motorcycle fatalities, chest protection remains surprisingly uncommon among street riders, representing a massive missed opportunity for injury prevention. Modern chest protectors use anatomically designed plates protecting your sternum and ribs while maintaining breathing comfort. The technology evolved from motocross, where riders routinely experience significant chest impacts from handlebars and flying debris. Current designs distribute force across the entire ribcage structure rather than concentrating it on individual bones. Split designs accommodate different body types and riding positions while maintaining coverage of vital organs. Installation varies by jacket design, but most chest protectors can be integrated using existing armor pocket structures or simple modifications. Some require sewing additional pockets, while others use strap systems that work with any jacket. The relatively modest cost of $60 to $150 for chest protection stands in stark contrast to its potential life-saving benefits. European accident studies indicate that proper chest protection could prevent a significant percentage of serious thoracic injuries, yet adoption remains low among street riders. The protectors add minimal bulk and weight while providing crucial protection for your heart, lungs, and major blood vessels. Many riders report that quality chest protectors actually improve comfort by providing structure that prevents jacket bunching. Combined with back protection, chest armor creates a complete torso protection system that addresses the most vulnerable areas in frontal and rear impacts. Hip protection systems, the foundation safeguard. Finally, number 9 highlights an often overlooked vulnerability: hip protection. Your hip joints are particularly susceptible to injury in side impact collisions, which represent approximately 25% of motorcycle accidents according to various traffic safety studies. The solution involves padded underlayer shorts incorporating armor at hip points and the tailbone. These garments work with any riding pants, adding protection where most street gear provides nothing. The hip socket's ball and socket structure makes it vulnerable to both impact and rotational forces during crashes. Hip fractures often result in long-term mobility issues, particularly for older riders whose bones may not heal completely. Modern hip armor uses multi-density construction, softer materials for comfort during riding, backed by harder compounds for impact protection. The shorts format ensures proper positioning regardless of outer pant movement. Many long-distance riders appreciate the added seat cushioning these provide, making them practical for touring as well as safety. Prices range from $50 to $150 depending on the level of protection and additional features. Installation involves simply wearing the shorts under your regular riding pants. No modifications are needed to existing gear. The protection stays in place through compression fit, eliminating the armor migration common with loosely pocketed hip pads. Some models include additional protection for the coccyx and lower spine, creating comprehensive lower body coverage. Riders who've experienced hip injuries often become evangelists for this protection, understanding firsthand how vulnerable these joints are in even relatively minor accidents. Let's distill everything we've covered into actionable intelligence. These 9 upgrades can transform basic motorcycle gear into comprehensive protection systems. You're not just adding armor. You're engineering a complete safety solution tailored to your riding style and risk profile. Understanding protection technology empowers you to make informed decisions rather than relying solely on marketing claims. Impact physics follows scientific principles that apply regardless of brand names or price points. Consider that consistency matters more than perfection. Upgraded gear you wear religiously provides better protection than premium equipment left at home. Start with one upgrade that addresses your biggest concern. Perhaps it's back protection for your commute or knee armor for weekend canyon rides. Experience the improvement, then gradually build your protection system. Each enhancement adds another layer of security without compromising the joy of riding. The investment required for these upgrades pales compared to potential medical costs or long-term disability implications. This isn't about fear. It's about intelligent risk management that lets you enjoy riding with greater confidence. If this deep dive into armor technology has opened your eyes to protection possibilities, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Every week, I cut through marketing hype to deliver real, technical analysis of gear that could save your life. Your safety deserves more than sponsored opinions and sales pitches. Ride smart, protect yourself intelligently, and remember, the best riders are the ones who keep riding year after year. See you in the next one.